Let's talk about guidelines today. Let's talk about acute and chronic conditions. It says if the same condition is described as both acute and chronic and separate subentries exist in the alphabetical index at the same indentation level, code both and sequence acute first. What does those two sentences mean? Has anybody explained that to you before? So first, let's go to the alphabetical index. This is our alphabetical index, and our very first sentence that we have here in our alphabetical index says the vertical yellow line appears in the second and fourth indentation throughout the index. There it's mentioned the word indentation again. Remember that our guidelines said that we needed to have separate sub-entries and that those separate sub-entries need to be on the same indentation line to be able to code both in the same visit on the same day. So here's an example of what they're talking about. Here's thyroiditis. You see how acute the A is on that first yellow indentation line? And here's chronic. It's on the same yellow indentation line. If this chronic had been indented over, like the fibrous or lymphocytic was, then we couldn't use it because it wasn't on the same sub-index line as the acute. But these two are on the same yellow line, then perfect, we can use those two on the same day for the same visit. I'll show you what it looks like when it's not. Let's look at insufficiency. Renal, we have acute and chronic. You see how renal is on that yellow and chronic is not on that yellow? Those two are not on the same index level. That means they cannot be billed on the same day for the same visit. Another reason is because acute renal insufficiency is also a diagnosis that is expected to resolve and get better and be healed completely. Chronic is a chronic condition for this particular condition, and it means that it's long-term and will never be healed. So it's just an ongoing thing. But super cool how this yellow line is super important. I don't know if any other teachers have ever expressed this knowledge on just exactly what the very first sentence in your alphabetical index actually means and which guideline that goes to. I do have notes that are available on my website at medicalcodingbyjen.com, which do help you figure out the differences when you're trying to do all these kind of coding situations by yourself without somebody around. And I hope these notes are super helpful. Don't forget, I have live free lessons every Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 6:30 to 8:30 Arizona time zone. I hope to see you on YouTube where you can interact free with me and ask your questions, and I hope I can help you out. Please like, share, and comment if you like this content, and let me know what else you would like to see me explain.